So, what are we doing today? Today, we're going to ChuChu Island. So I need to check my notes and review the things that I did off stream. And the first thing on my notes says, surprisingly not in all caps, that I circulated my inner ability and I did in fact get 20% chance to skip cooldown. A handful of these cooldowns have a chance to be skipped. 5th job skills don't work, hyper skills don't work. However, Magical Dispatch, Reign of Destruction, Aether Forge, Ethereal Arms, a couple of these skills have a chance to just not have a cooldown when I use them. Like that. And also, Terms and Conditions, the Angelic Buster Link has a chance to also get a reset. 20% chance. Sometimes it works. No spoilers, I'm still at the Alien video. I apologize for the spoilers. The next thing on my list to mention was that I was soloing normal Magnus, and I found a cape. This cape matches the boots. The Nova Hades cloak. It just has 17 flat attack and 30 strength. It doesn't go into any set effect, but the base stats are pretty good. And the last thing on the list of things to mention is that I have leveled up to level 213 from doing dailies. I say that as if there's some sort of joke. There isn't. I've just been doing dailies and I've been leveling up. As such, my arcane symbol is level 8 now. And for being a burning character that's over level 210, I get this. 50 node stones, 3 experience node stones, and a flame ring coupon. So I think first and foremost, this ring goes on. It starts with a unique potential. Intriguing. Which is my worst ring? Probably Curb Rock ring? Wait, Platinum Cross ring is actually my worst, but that will get 15 stars later. So yeah, it's Curb Rock ring is the worst. There, that should be a very large increase. Yeah, so this just has a lot of flat stats on it. Nothing special. And I wanted to check on these experience nodes because I was editing the footage for the last video. And I mentioned that these have a thing on them that says usable until this date. So I want to open them and check if that's still the case after I open them. Also, I have a lot of node stones. It's amazing just how many node stones you get if I'm doing dailies in Reverse City. And just while you're doing dailies, anytime you find a rune, you go to your favorite training map, and you spend 5 minutes of the rune in your favorite training map, and then go back to your daily. Let's see if we find some perfect nodes today. Hello, impenetrable skin. I hear some screaming in the other room. Rope lift. That's nice. I believe I can just enhance this. So these concentrated experience do not have an end date on them. Apparently they're permanent after opened. I apologize for what I did in the last video when I used one on Ruin and one on Infinity Blade. Save them. Save them until you're level 235. As for this, I want to enhance this rope lift. Decent combat orders is a good skill. However, enhancing it doesn't actually do anything. So, all these decent skills like decent sharp eyes, decent combat orders, there's a lot of these decent skills that come from other classes. For the most part, when you level them up, it doesn't increase their effects. It only increases their duration. It doesn't even lower their cooldown, which is strange because their duration is 3 minutes and their cooldown is 3 minutes. So you don't really need longer duration. There's only one exception to that, and that is Holy Symbol. As you put more points into Holy Symbol, it gives more EXP and more drop rate. Level up the Holy Symbols, but as for these other ones, I don't really need 1 combat orders. So I'm just going to disassemble this. And I only need 1 advanced bless. So I'm going to disassemble that one too. I have never used Blink, and I don't know if it will be at all valuable to me. If I ever need it in the future, I'll probably just craft it, but for now I think I'll just disassemble it for node shards. Air to shower, I had it earlier, I tried it earlier, wasn't impressed. And because it's a 5th job skill, I don't think I can bypass the cooldown on it. Maybe I'll use it later. Conversion Overdrive is an Adele skill that will be used for bursting later. Grandest Goddess Blessing, I've actually never seen this skill. This one's part of my burst too. So I only get the Flora benefits because Adele is a Flora, I think. Excluding your weapon, 42% of your equipment's magic attack is converted into physical attack. Also just attack plus 13. So this skill just gives me a lot of flat attack. It's a long convoluted way of saying it gives me just some flat attack for a certain amount of time. And I'll probably appreciate that way later down the line. Also, I pulled 5 ruins. So let's enhance that. So let's see if I can find the perfect pairing to this node. It needs to lead with Rain of Destruction or Aether Forge. Aether Destruction Cleave. There it is, there it is! Rain of Destruction, Cleave, Aether Forge. Lock. Enhance. Skip those EXP nodes. Look at how many Rain of Destructions I have. This is really good. 7. Alright, now I need to go back to this page and upgrade that cleave with all the other cleaves that I have, which is not that many, but a respectable rank 5. Okay, and what's that other perfect node that I have? Should be a locked one somewhere. This one. Hunting Decree, Magical Dispatch, and Aether Bloom. So let's check my Magical Dispatches right here. Magical Dispatch Bloom, Dispatch Hunting Decree. It's not there, so let's check the blooms. Bloom Hunting Decree, Bloom Dispatch. There! There! Bloom Dispatch Hunting Decree. Enhance. Skip over those EXPs. Enhance. And then this one. Enhance. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. First, I want to look at these purple nodes. For the most part, these purple nodes are always useless. Lethal Strike, increase crit rate by 100% for 10 seconds. Sounds great, right? Increase it for 10 seconds on every 1,000th attack. You think you do 1,000 attacks pretty fast? Do you think you'll be able to figure out which attack is your 1,000th when you're bursting? It's useless. If you can't land 1,000 attacks in 30 seconds and make use of it for the 10-second window, this can be disassembled. But what's great about disassembling these is that they're worth a lot of node shards. Another issue about these purple nodes is that they only last for a limited time. So even if you do find one that is helpful for you, yeah, there's only like 4 or 5 special nodes that are actually useful. Even if you do find one that's useful, it only lasts for a limited time. So you want to make sure that you get your use out of it and then disassemble it before it disappears naturally. So I now have my 4 perfect tri-nodes. So long as I have fed my 4 perfect tri-nodes, I think the rest of these can be disassembled. So I'm going to do it this way because I've never actually used the select all button. And I'm scared too. And I play enough Osu that I can just keep doing this. And disassemble. All clean. 1,000 node shards. And just when I thought I was about to start using decent skills. Alright. So I have been using Storm, Legacy Restoration, and probably Sharp Eyes can go. Because now I want to equip these. Now that I have these perfect tri-nodes. Actually, I want to equip them in better slots too. I want the cleave nodes to go up front. Cleave, cleave, holy symbol, then infinity blade, then ruin. There. So now I have these tri-nodes boosted as high as they'll go. A little on holy symbol, and the rest are not boosted. So now I have cleave with an additional 22 levels. Now my cleave does bonus 44% final damage. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the plan was for today. The notes just says ChuChu. I sure make some great notes for myself. Well, I suppose I better do what the notes say. ChuChu. Someone was here. And someone told me that after I reach level 210, I should drop down this waterfall. The rest of the arcane river lies beyond. Flying fish! I'm alive. I'm riding a flying fish. It doesn't matter. Flying fish. Save me. Maybe you're one of my many allies that my other self spoke of. What is this in my way? Flying fish? Does anyone around here speak English? I thought the flying fish was going to help me. I can only imagine this thing with Mundo's voice, and I don't know if I have it within me. What was that? Muto is hungry is the most important line in all of ChuChu. The flying fish must have run away because this thing is blocking the river. What is this huge creature? I'm not going to move forward as long as he's in the way. Good morning. I'm Adele. Could you step aside? You do have legs, right? Tasty. Tasty? I don't think you understand how serious this is. The world is in grave danger if I'm not allowed to pass. Do you accept sandwiches? Give now. Muto is pleased. More. Have no fear, your hero is here. Crack! Looks like I messed up again and hit the stranger in the head. Gotta work on my landing. I love how there's like a scrolling option here. Hey, Muto. You like the food this person gave you? More tasty. Isn't that amazing? Muto enjoying food. It's been a while. Stranger is exactly what our village needs right now. You're coming with me. Imagine the audacity. You just crack someone over the head and it's like, hold on. We need your talents. Can we hire you? And it worked! Flawless. My head hurts. I was on the river. Yes, the river! The river goes all over. It certainly does. I don't think this is the same river. Who even are you? Me? I'm the greatest hero and chief of the ChuChu Island. The greatest chief this island has ever seen. I am as wise as I am strong, and no one is more respected by the villagers. I am Lion, Nyan. Nyan? What? I said I am Lion. I distinctly heard a meow. What if his name is pronounced like Leon? I'm the great Leon. Have you ever played Star Fox, Adele? Don't wander off. Come over here and let me look at you. Those wounds you got from Muto definitely need some attention. Stay back. Looks like Muto gave you a pretty good knock here. But it was definitely Muto. There's a village here? No, of course. It's a beauteous ChuChu village. The beauteous ChuChu village. Do you think this guy is the type of person that just like messes up his own sentences and resays them? Because I certainly am. I guess I'll follow him. Ah, here we are. The heart of ChuChu Island. ChuChu? Yeah, ChuChu. What do you think? Isn't it a great name? I have the greatest names. I came up with it myself. Who even are you? And that creature blocking my path, you called it Muto? All it would say was that it was hungry. You sure are curious. I'm curious about you too. So allow me to start. We are... Actually, I'm afraid I don't remember. That's highly suspicious. Are you a servant of the Black Mage? The Black Mage? What's that? Your master who's sitting at the end of this river, plotting to destroy the world? Ring any bells? Actually, there is this cool, brave, and handsome chief master, but I'd say I'm a volunteer. I'm nice like that. Nobody asked, and in any case, those that live here don't have any memories of their past. It's kind of weird now that I think about it. I can't help but just think I don't remember, like, any of this dialogue here. I don't know if it's new dialogue or if I just glossed over it my first time here. We all just sort of woke up at different times in different places. Eventually we ran into each other and started this village, you know? He seems too dumb. Not sure what you're mumbling about over there, but ChuChu Island is a beautiful place overflowing with food. You see, everything's made out of food. That thing's made out of food. That thing's made out of food. Heck, I'm probably even made out of food. Oh, except for Muto. Right. Yeah, right indeed. The one who attacked you and stole your food. Muto is a baby adored by the people of ChuChu Village. Such a nice, honest kid. And rather violent, and is prone to temper tantrums, as I've seen. Our Muto? Don't be silly. He's the protector of the village. You see, there's two colossal creatures on ChuChu Island. There's our boy Muto, and then there's Gula. Gula lives in the river. He doesn't understand words or reason, unlike us, or Muto. Muto understands words and reason, but Gula, he's as rough as all get out. Gula comes up here every 10 days to eat anything that moves. Good thing we've got our adorable Muto to beat up Gula every time he shows up. And the gift of regular beatings, we feed Muto all the delicious food we can scrounge up. You may have noticed, but he's a little on the heavy side. That was probably us. This whole arrangement had been working out pretty well up until recently. Up until recently? Well, he got picky about his foods. He got picky. Muto said the food we gave him was yucky and stopped fighting against Gula. As a result, the villagers live in fear of Gula every day. But hey, that food you gave Muto, he really liked it. But your sandwich is like a crumb to our big old Muto. Is there a way to get around Muto so I can continue my journey on the Arcane River? Taste matters, but man, Muto throws a tantrum if his meal doesn't fill him up. I asked you a question. Is there any way to get around Muto so I can reach the end of this river? Nope, not a single one. You sound so sure about that. Stranger, let's work together. You need to make it further down the river, and you're not going anywhere if Muto doesn't move. Right. Also, we're all at Gula's mercy without help from Muto. Please, I'm begging you for your help. So what do you say? Deal? Deal? We're both benefiting here. ChuChu Island is wild. No, the soup is all wrong. Just immediately imagining Gordon Ramsay. Did you know one time there was an event in MapleStory with Gordon Ramsay in it? There was, no joke, a Gordon Ramsay event where you just like brought food to Gordon Ramsay and like arranged ingredients to like cook a dish, and he either complimented your dish or insulted you. It was actually a real thing, and they called him Gordon Ritzy, but like he had the unmistakable wrinkles. You could tell for sure. Soup is all wrong. I really think of serving this to Muto. What a disgrace! There's no way I could do that. There's no way I could keep that up. I just see this stupid eyebrows and this stupid mustache, and all I can imagine is like gravelly old man. You one of my new chefs? Can't you see I'm busy? What are you standing there like a buffoon? Go and bring me ingredients. You're as dense as that lion. Actually, Lion is the one who sent me here. Anyone here else hear that strange whining sound? Certainly couldn't be that assistant that I sent for ingredients. Do you mean me? Excuse me. Yes, Lion sent me. What did I just say? What? Didn't you say that you couldn't carry a conversation with a tongue like this? What? Get by! Get out of my restaurant at once! I don't even work here. You don't? I just arrived here. Lion sent me. What business do you have with me? I am Adele. Chief Lion told me that. He told me to find you and help you make delicious food. Now please. Please. Pigeon sent by a lion? You should have said so. I did. Silence! Silence. Gala will strike in a few days' time. I must perfect my new signature dish. I need 20 sweet hoofs. Okay, 100 arcane power. Nice! I have the 50% bonus here. I wonder if my Reign of Destruction can reach this. Not quite. Alright, I was gonna fix the cubes and the flames. Flames go in the pink holy cup. No. It's not an attack increase. And then as for these cubes, I should probably cube my emblem. There it is. Unique with 6% attack. Streamer luck. Do you know how many cubes I've used on that? So that's emblem, secondary. Next I should probably cube these earrings. Looking for sparkles. No, the 3% strength is technically an increase, but I just wanted to see it go unique. So anyway, my culinary masterpiece is complete. Those are hooves floating in there. Are you sure this is food? Don't just stand there, try it. But if you must faint because it tastes too heavenly, be sure to do so away from the pot. Right, I suppose the proof is in the pudding. Irredeemable. Doshikatai. There's no way I would ever eat this. No wonder Muto is so picky about his food. How dare you? I, Master Lick, am the great— No, I was saying that we have different tastes. That's it. Didn't Lion say you had some food that Muto actually enjoyed? I must taste it to understand. Give me the food. You want my half-eaten sandwich. Right. What is this irredeemable garbage? And you decided that after you consumed all of it. My sandwich tasted fine. I ate half of it after all. That disgusting mess? Then let's ask the villagers. Lion. Master Lick. You really should call me Chief. There's this horrible substance that one might call food. How could Muto enjoy something like this? My food is far superior. Try both, and compare them. Well, since I'm a nice, cool guy, suppose I can volunteer. See how it tastes. Oh man, this is the worst thing I've ever tasted. You call this a sandwich? Yeah, just ask the guys, man. I wouldn't eat this if I'd been starving for 10 days. What? No? Since I'm a nice, cool guy, I will also rate Master Lick's dish. Oh, it's as wonderful as I expected. Chef Lick, could you wrap this up for me to go? It'll be a wonderful evening snack. You ate nearly all that I prepared. There's not enough for Muto now. Did I? Well, anyways, your cooking is wonderful as always. This boy. How can they think that this food tastes good? Well, did you see that? Boop, boop, boop. The look on your face tells me you're clearly in disbelief. Clearly we have different tastes. But Muto seems to like the same types of foods as me. You'll never make him happy with the food that you like, even if it is a masterpiece to this town. And still you have the audacity to deny brilliance of my food. The cuisine of Master Lick, beloved by the villagers. Fine. If you're so certain you're right, then you feed Muto. Based on his previous patterns, Gola will strike in 3 days. Prepare a meal for Muto on that day and bring it here. I don't even know what ingredients are available here. And I can't cook. Well. Shouldn't have insulted the only chef on the island. You heard me. Bring food to Muto in 3 days' time. See if yours is better than mine. All I feel is hunger. I need food for myself. I smell something delicious. If it's food that I like, maybe there's an ingredient nearby. Coming from this direction. Looks like I've cooked another wonderful meal. We're the ones eating it, so we'll be the judges of that. Pivik, are you going to keep complaining about free food? Don't you talk back to me, I'm older than you. That's all the more reason for you to exercise common sense. PB skill. I love this stupid upside down duck. Okay. This stupid duck. Why is he on his head? Upside down duck, best duck. So few of us around here, myself included, have family to rely on. But the 3 of you can always depend on each other. You must feel so happy. Simia, you do have family. You took us in when the village kicked us out for having unusual tastes. We are your family. Thanks, Pimi. She had no reason to look after us short little weirdos. We have unusual tastes. She makes food we like. I know how much you like me, Pivik. So, the delicious smell wasn't an ingredient? It was a fully cooked meal? Who are you, thief? Here to steal our meal? That'd just be rude. And also, I won't let you get away with it. It's nothing like that. Though I am hungry. I'm just a traveler passing through. Our food is not edible. You won't like it. That's not true. There's no way that food that smells this good could taste bad. I'm afraid you'll find my cooking inedible. You really do look starved. But I mean, help yourself. I made extras. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You have my gratitude. I told you wouldn't like it. Our tastes are very different. I've never eaten anything this good. Liar! Is it true that Muto enjoyed eating your food? It is true. It wasn't that great of a sandwich either. He certainly enjoyed it more than I would have. Would it be possible for us to try that sandwich? How much sandwich is there to go around? I swear. This, singular sandwich has been fully devoured 3 times. But sure. Pretend that there's parts here, and taste with your mind taste buds. This is actually pretty good. Tasty. You clearly have unusual tastes, just like us. I forgot to introduce ourselves. I'm Simia, and I work as a kitchen hand in Master Lake's kitchen. He doesn't really let me cook. So it seems that Muto has tastes similar to mine and yours. Simia, right? Will you please help me? I heard Gola is supposed to attack in 3 days. I don't have the hands of a chef. Would you help me prepare a meal for Muto? But Muto has always enjoyed Master Lake's cooking. Not anymore, it seems. But what food are you going to make him? Well, if he liked my sandwich, why don't we make him a very big sandwich? Big sandwich. Well, for starters, a sandwich needs bread for a bun, something green and leafy like lettuce, and then some kind of meat? Oh, but first we need a name for our culinary experiment, something that would describe the dish. Our food can only be great with a great name. Alright, peace siblings, let's pick a name. Delicious? Your ideas are all terrible. No. upside down duck just straight up vetoed my choice. That settles it. The name of our sandwich is the delicious, terrible taste explosion. Head empty ChuChu music all day. See, you brought all the ingredients. We mash these into a paste and bake it into a bun. I thought this was the green leafy. Leave the cooking to me, alright? Next we'll find your actual lettuce stuff. Pimi suggested greasy peels and sour peels. Okay. You're the expert. Does this hit both of those? It does hit both of those. This is actually a great map for me to train in. I wonder how close I am to soloing Magnus now. I don't think I can do it yet, but I should be a step closer now that I have nodes. Perfect tri-nodes. 44% damage is huge. Also, +1 target hit. Alright, you're back with more ingredients, and we just finished baking the bun. Let's throw this topping you brought on there. Alright, the first part of our delicious, terrible taste explosion sandwich is ready to go. Just need to make a patty. Meat. Tasty, juicy, tender meat. I love all types of meat. Harvest some juicy meat from fresh manes and zesty manes. How do manes have meat? What? Can Rain of Destruction reach? Yes, it can. Look at this sweet spot with high rise. I wonder if this hits the top row. Probably not. It does hit the top row. Back to the chef. It's not a real sandwich without multiple types of meat. Bring me more meat to complete the delicious, terrible taste explosion sandwich and to fill my belly. Sure. Let's gather some soft soul and chewy soul from wolf fruit for meat. Alright, I'm no expert, but fruit is not meat. I will get the ingredient for you, but fruit is not meat. Fruit is not meat. This is the map I like. So you move like this, and there's a little portal, and you move like this. Oh, I got a reset on Reign of Destruction. And I got a reset on Terms and Conditions. Should be ready for Muto to eat as soon as we had a top bun. But you're forgetting the most important thing. What? The fish! No meal is ever complete without seafood. But we already have 2 kinds of meat. You want to add seafood? I'm not sure that mixing that will taste very good. Maybe you misheard me. I want fish! Sure, it's not like I'm the one who has to eat it. Gather savory fins and tart fins. Catfish. Where is my Reign of Destruction going to go? I think it would be best right at the edge of this platform. And I just got a reset on it. I'll come over here like this. Sword of Destruction. Back through here. Reign of Destruction. That was really cool. Did you see that? The way I just like bounced into the river and out the other side. Does that? That is consistent. That actually works. That's something I couldn't do as Mercedes. I didn't have a skill that boosts me downward. Are we going to do H Muto? You bet. Wouldn't miss it for the world. H Muto is so fun. You're back and you're soaked. Did you go swimming in the river? And of course, you still have to gather the next ingredient. crunchy shells and soft shells from the rye turtles. Shells on a sandwich? Look at the bones. How about that? 21% dexterity. Let that be a reminder. I'm not sure what the reminder is for, but I hope you remember something. It always sounds like these turtles are saying vigor. 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 I'm so scared.
Sword of destruction.
Time to get out of here. We'll just crunch up the shells and sprinkle them on top, and voila! Muto will absolutely adore our delicious terrible taste explosion sandwich. So, Peter, what kind of patty do you want? Egg. Come again. I wish for you to procure some eggs, you addle-brained buffoon. Perhaps if you merely tried listening for a change. What? Egg. What? You were talking about eggs. Wait, now you want feathers? Feathers. Okay, anyway. Onward to Krilla's. Oh my gosh, that dancing cat. Thank you, Ty. It's a ferret? So like a cat snake. A cake, if you will. I'm actually lacking the arcane force here. Being low on arcane force hurts. Here's your weird gorilla bird feathers for the egg patty. How dare you belittle me? I needn't explain my logic to such an ignorantness. Peter? Egg. Unpleasant talon and chewy talon. Hee hee. How much bonus damage are they doing to me? They're dealing a bonus 40% damage to me because I'm 10 arcane force short. Let's reach all the platforms. Thankfully, Ruin can carry me. Actually, that should do it. Adele, our delicious, terrible taste explosion sandwich is finally complete. We should all try a bite. After helping you put fish, bones, shells, and did we put feathers in it? Tell us how it tastes. Muto like it? It's actually okay, considering the horrible things we put inside it. But it's surprisingly bland. See what you mean. I've never made a dish this large, so there probably isn't enough seasoning. Then what do you suggest? I know something that would add a lot of flavor, but it's not easy to come by. We'll need the fruit of the Slurpee tree. It's a big, scary tree. I'll be back. Here we go to the Slurpee Forest depths. I loved this map when I was Mercedes. I'm not sure I could really utilize it as Adele. Anyway, in here.
You are mine. I don't miss. Be gone. Too late for regrets. Sword of destruction.
Okay, let me just grind up the Slurpee fruit, smear it around the top, and it's done. Alright, now let's taste test again. The upside down duck belched. What's wrong? The taste is simply divine. The heavenly harmony of flavors, the crisp yet chewy texture. It's as though the vibe tastes were having a party, and there comes a knock at the door. Yes, in walks a sixth, as yet undiscovered flavor. My taste buds are overwhelmed. Peter, you're back to normal. Egg tasty. I think it's safe to say that our sandwich is a success. Gola is surfacing. Gola has begun his assault. Master Leg, have you completed your meal for Muto? Of course, just you watch. Muto will be jumping for joy just because it's so good. We should take your masterpiece to Muto. Quickly. I'm here. And the food is ready. Oh, you're back. I didn't think you would come back. Yes, let's go to Muto. Allow me to introduce the delicious, terrible taste-explosion sandwich. Crafted by Simia. Hello, chef. And you were helping this idiot over here make food. I'm sorry. I know the kitchen is very busy, but it's not like you would have let me cook anyways. But the dish has such a catchy name. Shut up, Chief. Muto, Gola is attacking. We've prepared 2 types of food for you. Eat something and kick Gola's butt. I don't know why you've been so picky about your food. Every time you see my food, you think it's a masterpiece. So here it is again. Chef, you shouldn't be so mean to Muto. Muto is a nice child who protects us. Simia, you are hereby banned from my kitchen. Patui, I am finished with you. Yes, chef. Huh? Muto's giving the old sniff test? Sandwich! Muto has chosen the delicious terrible taste explosion sandwich. Muto, satisfy. You haven't even tried my food. You eat it! Chef Lick, it is time for you to go get some air. Hiya! Chef Lick is now getting some air. Muto is full. Now I go play with Gola. Potemkin Heavenly Buster! Oh my gosh. I don't know why Potemkin is so funny to me, but he is. Yo, I just leveled up. Muto eat everything. Muto is good child. Food before tastes yucky, but I eat to protect friends. Muto, I'm sorry. I was so arrogant to assume that you would like anything I made. Must have been hard forcing yourself to eat my food. It okay. Your food very big. In that way, good. Anyways, here, traveler, our village has been more united than ever thanks to you, and we owe you a great debt. You want a back rub? Just say the word. I need to pass through. I'm very tired, you see. Oh, that's right, I forgot. I wanted passage. Hey, Muto, now that you're not hungry, would you mind moving aside so our friend can pass? You can pass. Muto will move. Just a moment. Take this with you. You have an arcane symbol? Something you will need for the challenges that await you. I knew that you were different from us the moment you stepped into our lives. We lost our memory of our origin, but you aren't like us. It's as though you are under the guardianship of a great power. When I stumbled across this object, I knew I had to give it to you as a gift. But why now? What do you know? Please tell me. Meat is tasty. I'll accept that for now. Yes. No. No, just stay on my lap and love me, please. We have many questions about our origins and why we can't leave this place. Every time we cross the river, we always run into something like an invisible barrier. But we're satisfied with our lives here, and we're happy. So, whatever it is you know, please, don't tell us. I understand. Thank you for all you've done for ChuChu Island. I'll never forget it. Our village is safe and happy again thanks to you. Come visit us whenever you need anything. And that back rub. I got you. Thank you. If I ever get to return here at the end of my journey, let us all share a delicious, terrible taste explosion sandwich together. Talking as if you're going to die out there. What's the big deal? Stop acting like we're never going to see each other again. Since you're feeling blue, I'll give you a lift. Do not touch me. Get. Only those level 220 and above can proceed to the next area. Now we have it. The arcane symbol of ChuChu Island. Another 300 strength and 30 arcane force. And now, for the greatest arcane daily of all. Ty, are you ready? Okay, so it's gonna be really fast paced, but essentially we're going to be doing a mini version of what we just did, but faster. Instead of like weaving between all these different areas to grab food, there's just one big map with each ingredient on like its own little island. And at the top of the screen, we will have a quick order that takes like 2 to 4 ingredients to make. And we have to grab those ingredients and bring them back to Simi as fast as possible. And there's an easy, medium, and hard mode to it. But we will only be doing hard mode because that's where you get the most arcane symbols. And this is one place that I don't feel dirty being carried for, because if you ask just about anyone, they will carry you in Muto, because this party quest is so much fun. Okay, ready to go? Hard mode. Alright, I'll follow you around and I'll help you. Down to the river, up this side. I need 10 soft souls. I'll pick up the soft souls. Alright, that's 10. You can get the banana peels. Right. Next is talons. And then I think I will try my luck at the lions. See if I can solo the lions while you get the other two. Come on. I got back here before I even got 5 of them. The arcane force takes here is really rough. But yeah, just like that. And because we cleared in less than 5 minutes, we get 5 arcane symbols. And we can do that 3 times per day. But yeah, like, if you just come to this area and just ask somebody to carry you, like, pretty much guaranteed somebody will be there and be willing to carry you, because people just enjoy doing this. This one's just really fun. That question mark is probably mains, probably lion mains. And the best way to help out if you're under geared is exactly what I'm doing. Just pick up ingredients for friends. Let me go check the turtles. It's turtles. We just need 3 of them. Full left side recipe. The more times you do Muto, the more you'll sort of remember where everything is. Slurpee tree, upper left. Fruit salad takes both fruits on the right side. I'm trying my best to grab these fruits. Got them. There. Make sure to always do hard mode. In case you don't do hard mode, you can just disband the party to kick everyone out and just redo it. You won't lose your run for the day. Okay, so that's all my Muto runs for the day. So next is Explore ChuChu. We talk to Chef Lick. And look at that. It's just like Vanishing Journey explores. Now they don't do bonus damage to me. I am the one who deals the bonus damage. Turn these in. Okay. Now, as I've said many times, ChuChu Island is the best for arcane symbols. It levels up the fastest. Look how many I get per day. Look at that. There's so many. 19. Enhance. It's already halfway through level 2 on the first day. And there's one more thing that I would like to check before ending the stream. As we've made considerable progress in collecting intel, we won't have as much to request from you in the future. Rona's requests and Nina's necessary investigations decrease by 1. You still get the same amount of symbols, but you do less work. There's only 4 of them here, but I'll still get my full amount. Once you clear 2 times, you have the option to immediately complete Erda Spectrum. So on the day that I finished the Vanishing Journey, I began doing Root Abyss daily off stream, and I have completed my 10 daily runs, which means that as I grab these daily keys, I now have the option to attempt Chaos Root Abyss. Let me show you the world of difference that is Chaos Root Abyss. And yes, I'm gonna go straight into Vellum because I think it best showcases the world of difference. This is not a fight I'm going to win. So let me know if you notice any differences as soon as Vellum comes up.
No escape.
Tail number 4 got me. That was really careless of me. Most other times he rises, he has 1 tail. And sometimes he one-shots and just coming out of the ground. This is messy. I can do better. Although I also used to have a different kit for this. Although, sadly, if you just look at the amount of damage I'm doing to him, you know this isn't good. But there's more to it than just what you're seeing on the health bar. If you notice my actual damage numbers as I attack him, I'm doing about 2 million max, as opposed to my usual 10 million. And that is because bosses from here on out have armor. I believe the technical term is PDR, percent damage reduction, but I'm dealing significantly less damage than I'm supposed to. And that's because my defense ignore is only 69%. I believe the sweet spot for being able to actually deal relevant damage to Vellum is 93%. And in that department, I'm simply outmatched. These 4 bosses, they're chaos versions. That is my first big goal post 200. That's how I'll get the real CRA gear. My fake ones will last for 3 months, and 1 month has already been used up. So yeah, let's scroll down here. It's about level 75, I think. There it is. We're gonna come back with the Afterlands on Thursday. The Afterlands is a strange little quest line, but it gives me some totems to fill out these slots, and that's something that I need.